What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola, pro Buhari protesters kid. Baba. I'm still trying to dissect the oblaganta of this menace. Seriously, Nigerians, mumu never do. Common sense is not common, no. So our president is getting world-class treatment in another man's country. Okay, so that alone should make you mad. Yes, the man spent more than 100 days abroad when some of you are dying of common malaria. Malaria is killing some of you, eh? Have you not seen how heart attack is killing people in Nigeria? Somebody will just collapse. Before you know it, the person is dead. No 911 to call, no ambulance. In fact, some hospitals, when you get there, common oxygen tank they don't have. They will always say it is the witch or the wizard that killed the person. Someone would collapse. Instead of doing CPR, they will be calling pastor on phone. I just got a call not long ago that somebody died of ulcer. I was like, ulcer, okay. How? Hey? Most of the people that you are seeing in this video, most of the pro-Buhari protesters, most of them don't even know what is called health insurance, or not even to talk about a healthcare system. I don't even think we have a healthcare system in Nigeria. So exactly what are they protesting is what I don't know. Are they saying that they are happy that we don't have one hospital that can treat the rest of us while the president is getting treatment in London? Are they saying that they are happy that the president has stayed in another man's country for more than 100 days? Biko, why don't you just put him in the Guinness Book of Records? You know what I've come to realize? We are our own problem, okay? We are. It is not just the leaders. It is that mentality, the mindset of the people, including those who are supposed to be enlightened. Though, you know, I want to look like you. See them now. They went to London, excited to shake the president's hands. You know, really taking pictures with him. Not one of them can tell him the truth. We are not saying that Buhari should not take care of himself. In fact, knowing that he's not well, the man should have spent his first year in office building one good hospital. Even if it's one, just one. Of course he did not. But when you are elected to do a job and you are not able to do it, I mean, things are crumbling back home. Meanwhile, we still don't know what is wrong with him. We don't know what is wrong with the man. All we know is that he's taking vitamins.
He's just taking some vitamins to increase his appetite.
Shut up. You don't have to, not you, Jare. You don't have to play it. They saw it last week. The man is taking vitamins that he cannot take in Nigeria. They keep telling us that he's recuperating, he's getting well. From what? What happened? We have no idea what ails the man. By the way, while all of this is going on, while all these people are doing pro-Buhari protest, is it true that we are paying about $5,000 every day to park the presidential jet in London? Baba. Second of all, is it true that all his aides, the people that went there with him, they said at least 8 of them are there with him, that they are getting paid $1,000 every day as a travel allowance? Because that would be more than $100,000 per person already. You see what I'm saying? Yet, these pro-Buhari protesters, they are attacking those who are protesting that Buhari should either resume or resign. You see what I'm saying? I heard that they wanted to lynch Charlie Boy, that they wanted to kill the man for standing for what is right. I mean, look at how they vandalized his vehicle. Now, I've been hearing people saying that these are just illiterates, these are Almanjeri boys. I'm saying, I beg. Don't you know that this has to do with ethnicity issue in Nigeria? Because a lot of people are doing this because they believe they are protecting their own. Oh, Buhari is from the north. We have to make sure nobody takes the presidency from the north. Oh, the southerners are attacking him. Hey, whoa, we are so divided. We don't think about what is best for the country. We always think about what is best for us and our own ethnic group. It's always like we against the rest of them. There is no unity at all. So a lot of these people, it's not like they are not educated. Some of them are educated, but they are trying to protect their own interest at the expense of the country. So it's either they are doing it because they are from the same ethnic group or because they are making money off of it. I mean, how do you explain the fact that Niger Delta youths are also protesting in support of Buhari? Have you not seen the pictures? I mean, Niger Delta, I'm telling you, money must have exchanged hands. So when I saw this picture, I was like, something ain't Niger Delta. I beg. So I saw Buhari's aides, Mr. Femi Adesina, Malam Gabashew, meeting with the pro-Buhari protesters. I said, hey, isn't this shameful? Who is advising the advisors? Speaking speaking of shame, Femi Adesina, please remain on speed dial. Is it true that Femi Adesina said that he doesn't know who is paying for Buhari's medical fees in London?
Who is paying for his treatment? Does it matter at this point? No. I mean, that's our president. Don't you think
yes,
we need to know?
If he's our president, that means he also has access to some things. I do not know who is paying, but as a president, he has a right to be treated by the country.
Nigeria is paying for his treatment, isn't it?
Most likely. I do not know for sure, but most likely.
And I told you, my yoga. I told you that you should always call me before Abba. I must be that. They look with me. For you to embarrass yourself like that, and for you to embarrass Abba. How about you embarrass me? And speaking of embarrassment, my people, did you hear that Adeola makers yeah themselves like that, beating up each other on the floor of the Senate? Right on the floor. These people embarrassed each other. Can you imagine? Hey, grown men. Somebody's husband, somebody's father. You know, this is why I always tell you guys, if you are related to any politician at all, want them not to embarrass you. I pity their wives. Don't worry, the children are in London, so don't worry about that. Apparently, 16 of them ganged up to impeach the speaker, and then they installed somebody else right there after beating up each other.
I, Honorable Alhaji Ajoto Kabiru,
do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
They installed somebody else. So the new speaker said that the old one was corrupt.
His level of incompetence cannot be described in words.
Had a selfish, corrupt, ineffective leadership.
In the month of July, we went on holidays for 6 weeks without any reason.
6 weeks vacation. Didn't I tell you last week that these people, they give themselves vacation like no man's business? By the way, move closer. When will those ones at the National Assembly, you know, the senators, when will they also beat up each other? We are still waiting. It's true. Don't look at me like that. It's true. They also go on vacation like no man's business, buying cars. They are as corrupt as everything. You see? Corruption everywhere, Oga Buhari, while you are taking vitamins and look. As a matter of fact, movies are now coming out left and right. Have you seen Nollywood 100 Days in London? Have you guys been following? Coming to the movies near you. I trust Nollywood. Starring Muhammadu Buhari. And not only that, have you seen that Biafrans are moving forward? Now they have their own DSS. As a matter of fact, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu inspected the DSS.
Don't move in. General, no moving, maybe. General.
How wonderful. I like their uniform, by the way. I think it's economical. It's not going to cost a lot of money. Now we have 2 different factions of DSS in Nigeria. You better come back home with your vitamins. Wait. What is this? The president is back in the country. So why didn't you tell me? Letting me run my mouth for nothing. You this boy, you are in trouble. You're welcome, Mr. President. No man enemies of progress. We are watching you on Plasma TV. I don't know anything anyway. Guess what? I'm just keeping it true. Moving on to Zimbabwe. Okay, this whole time that the first family has been saying that, oh, Mugabe will remain president and then maybe Grace will take over, the people of Zimbabwe were quiet. Ashe! I didn't know that they were getting ready to fight back with a black magic. Not physical fight, but they are fighting back with black magic. You can't tell me that they are not doing black magic in Zimbabwe. Voodoo. I mean, how do you explain the fact that the first lady, a whole doctor, let's not not forget that she got her PhD within 2 months. The fastest student to ever receive her PhD ever in the world. So Dr. Gucci Grace went to visit her sons in South Africa. You know that they now live in South Africa. By the way, they evicted them from one apartment not long ago. Last month, you know, because of loud parties. Anyway, so she went to see them in South Africa. So you see why I'm saying that some people in Zimbabwe must have followed this woman with a voodoo, because something came upon Grace Mugabe that she decided to assault a model with extension cords while 10 of her bodyguards held the girl down. This is a 20-year-old father, 20-year-old girl. She claimed that she saw the girl with her sons, but she left her sons, who brought the girl, to assault the girl. Does that make sense to you? Actually, they beat up 3 girls that night. So I'm telling you, it was not yebo. Grace did this, father. I need to be very careful because I don't want to meet Grace Mugabe. If this is what she can do to a 20-year-old girl, can you imagine? I'm trying to imagine what happened in that room that night. She must have been like this. On somebody else's child. You have no shame. So if you and I should meet, this is what you have in mind? No. They must have followed this woman from Zimbabwe. Somebody in their right senses will not do anything like that. One telling you. In fact, they've been following her for a long time. Remember when she beat up that British reporter? The cameraman. Her bodyguards held the guy down and she was beating him with her big wedding ring, you know, the diamonds. As another time, she beat up airport staff in Malaysia. So they've been following her for a long time. Each time she would get immunity and she would escape. Keep in mind that this is not the first time that the boys would upload videos of themselves hanging out with girls. They don't hide their lavish lifestyle. They don't hide it.
Live your life, have fun.
Max, I thought she was your bae.
The person didn't even raise me, bro. So they can't tell me anything.
Seriously, who needs discipline? If only she can discipline her own children the way she was beating up that girl. I don't even think this would have happened at all. Even when the story came out, did you see how the boys reacted? They went on Twitter and said, they keep talking, we keep rolling. This is what happens when your father refuses to live as president for more than 30 years. You never have to work ever in your life. Everything is handed to you on a platter of gold. Can you blame the boys? Can you blame them? She thought this was in Zimbabwe. Did she ever show up in court?
And we waited till about the time the court closed, almost 4 o'clock. She didn't show. The fact is that she didn't appear in court.
You see, okay, so some people said that she escaped back to Zimbabwe. So if anybody should see Grace Mugabe, can you please tell her that she's wanted in South Africa? Seriously, they want her in a South African court. By the way, she said that it was the girl that attacked her, that the girl was the first person to beat her. I'm so sorry, but that was so funny. Seriously, do you guys believe that a 20-year-old girl would hit a first lady that came with 10 bodyguards? How bad? Nah lie. So you even lie upon the assault. Assassini. But you guys know I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. As you guys know, August 8th was Kenyan election and President Uhuru Kenyatta has been declared the winner. Congratulations to the winner of the election. A lot of international observers said that there was no rigging, but I have a lot of questions. First of all, a few days to the election, Christopher Msando, an electoral official in charge of the polling and data analytics, this is someone that was very key to preventing rigging, was found tortured and killed. Who would kill somebody that was supposed to prevent rigging few days to the election? That's somebody's father. That's somebody's husband that was just killed like an animal just because somebody wants to win at all costs. Seriously?
And why killed my father? Because of what? Just reveal yourself. Because God is watching you.
And then Odinga said that a hacker used the dead man's password, the man that was killed. They used his password to take control of the entire network and that they used that to alter the results. Which is why no one can explain how Kenyatta stayed 11% ahead of opposition throughout. I'm not saying that a lot of people did not vote for Kenyatta. It's possible that majority of people voted for Kenyatta. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that not once did Kenyatta go up to like 12 or 13 or 15% above the opponent. Not once did he come down to like 9-10. You see what I'm saying? He stayed at 11% above his opponent, and that's unusual. I've never seen anything like that in any election. Also, the electoral body printed 1.2 million extra ballot papers, and some people reported seeing some of the marked ballot papers even before the election. It was circulating 1.2 million extra. Why? And then some voters couldn't find their names on the voters register, but their numbers were assigned to other people. That's not even the biggest issue, because that happens in other countries as well. But you know, after the election, there was protest, especially in Matare slum, which is a stronghold of the opposition. And the fact that the police opened fire on protesters, I was shocked. I was like, Kenya. I was really shocked. That first day, police killed 4 people. Yet the government said that nobody was killed. Haba. Meanwhile, we saw pictures. We saw pictures of the dead bodies. This is a woman that was covering the body of her son. How do you explain this? So why would the government lie to us that nobody was killed? They forget that this is the social media age. And then the second day, protesters were killed in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, police opened fire on protesters. And when journalists went there in the morning, police did not allow them. So nobody knows exactly how many people were killed that night. Opposition members are saying that more than 100 people were killed, but the government of Kenya said it's not true, including children. Can you guys believe that children were killed? There was a 9-year-old boy, a 9-year-old girl, and also a 6-month-old baby that he held tear gas, and also that was killed.
They throw the tear gas inside, and it was so smoky she can't even breathe. Then the other one came with that stick of them, hit the baby.
So we can't ignore that happened. I'm honestly not happy with this attitude of winning at all costs that we have in different parts of Africa. It's not just in Kenya. Why can't we just let the people's vote count without altering results, and especially without spilling blood? It doesn't mean that Kenyatta would not win if the result of the election was not altered, because I honestly believe that something went wrong, especially since they killed that guy that was supposed to prevent rigging. I strongly believe we can learn a lot from Ghana, and you know, I had high hopes when it came to Kenyan election. Now, having said that, the opposition leader Raila Odinga, he also did not help matter at all. I understand that this is his 4th time of losing the presidential election. That's very hard. That's very difficult for you to run 4 times and not win. But for him to say that his supporters should remain calm, and then he added that I don't control people. I mean, that's like you are not being firm enough that people should be peaceful at all costs. Wasn't it 2007 when about 1,000 people were killed in Kenya because of election violence? As a leader, no matter what happens, you have to prevent violence at all costs, even when it's difficult. I can't imagine how he's feeling, but having peace is more important than anything else. So lastly, I'm very happy to see that young people were elected, especially as members of parliament in Kenya, including a 23-year-old guy who is said to be the youngest elected member of parliament right now in Kenya. His name is John Paul Mwirigi. He's a student at Mount Kenya University, and people are celebrating his election because he's like a regular guy. He didn't even have money to campaign. I heard that he didn't even have money for posters, and they said that he was going from door to campaign, and also he didn't have a car to campaign, but he won. I love saying something like that. And also 3 women were elected as governors in Kenya. How wonderful is that? Nigeria, where are you? Seriously? Other African countries are passing us and leaving us behind. In fact, they passed us a long time ago. Several African countries have elected female presidents and female governors. What have we done? We have 7 female senators. 7 out of 109 senators. What a shame. And I keep saying that we need more women in politics in Nigeria. Honest women, not just women, but honest women that would fight for what is right. Having said that, congratulations to the winner of the election, and also more importantly, I'd like to express my condolences to those who lost their loved ones, including the man Christopher that was killed shortly to the election. I can't imagine what his family members are going through right now. Please accept our condolences, and I strongly condemn the fact that the government is denying something that is obvious. But again, you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out!